A lot of people have a bad take on Stoicism. They think Stoics are passionless, emotionless drones that are entirely incapable of feeling love. Remember, both Marcus Aurelius and Seneca were married men, as well as Cicero and Cato, and some of them expressed love to their wives through their writings. Now, Epictetus mentions an important factor. Only the wise can appreciate and truly love. Stoics approach love through a philosophical lens and with awareness. In some cases, people in love can make the wrong decisions or have bad judgment that produces bad consequences. You cannot let the love for a person become your master. This is where awareness and reason should always take place. Now you may argue and say, but love is pure, how can this be? The cause of something bad. I'm not saying that love is bad, but passion itself, without measure, can produce terrible things. Love can and has made people blind to reason. The common misconception about Stoics being emotionless couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, Stoicism offers a unique perspective on love, one that goes beyond the surface emotions. As Seneca once said, "If you want to be loved, love." According to Epictetus, the power to love belongs only to the wise. Stoics approach love through a philosophical lens and with awareness. Why? Because, as they believe, passion without measure can lead to irrational decisions and consequences. Love, a powerful force that can sometimes blind us to reason. Stoics advocate for the importance of keeping awareness and reason at the forefront of our emotions. So, Stoics emphasize that true love aligns with wisdom, patience, and self-control. It's not just about saying you love someone, but demonstrating it through actions. Now here's where it gets interesting. Stoicism challenges the modern concept of love as a necessity. Instead, it suggests viewing romantic relationships as a season in your life, a season that can last a lifetime or fade away. But why? According to Epictetus, you're not in love with anyone. You're in love with your prejudiced idea of that person. This thought-provoking perspective encourages us to be fully present and enjoy the person we have in our lives. Being single is not a negative state, but a season to be embraced. Don't succumb to societal pressures, focus on what you can control. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, whatever happens to you has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. So, whether you're in love or flying solo, the key is to be present. Cultivate self-improvement and trust that love will find its way into your life when the time is right. The pressure that you should be married by X age or that you are not successful because you are not married or have kids and a house, but that's just the concept that society has. That is not the formula for happiness. Instead, you should focus on what you can control. You cannot make a person love you because there is so little to do to make a person like you. Love should not be chased. Love will be presented in your life when the time has come. Accept your present moment. If you keep chasing what you call love, you soon will be tired and unhappy. We live in a world where love has become a necessity. People fear being alone and they go from one relationship to the other, trying to fill a void inside them. We fall in love far too easily and far too often. People look for love as a source of happiness, and that is the wrong reason to search for love. Love or anything external won't give you the peace you're looking for. A romantic relationship should be embraced as a season in your life, a season that can last your entire life, or one that can fade away over time. But it shouldn't be something you have to depend on. The emotion of love is a beautiful thing that should be embraced as an emotion. Enjoy the person you have next to you and share beautiful moments with them. And when the day comes, when they are no longer in your life, you will be at peace with yourself because you were fully present when they were. Don't get attached because there is only so little you can do to keep them in your life. This is why you should always be present. Love who's in front of you. Enjoy their companionship. Smile at them. By the time they leave your side, you will have no regrets. I know it may sound negative, but as with anything else in life, you should be moderate, even with love. The same situation occurs when you're single. Don't be afraid to be alone. Being single should also be embraced as a season in life. Be happy with and for yourself. Meditate when you are alone. Develop more discipline and pursue the things you love. What if we told you that the relentless pursuit of love might be hindering rather than helping your quest for true happiness? Society often presents love as the ultimate goal, but today, we're challenging that notion and diving into the Stoic philosophy. Stoicism, a philosophical movement, teaches that knowledge is the foundation of virtue, and that wisdom is the highest good. Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, some of the most significant thinkers in the Stoic tradition, contributed valuable insights on emotions, particularly love. They believed in understanding and controlling emotions rather than being controlled by them. The Stoics caution against letting love dominate us, emphasizing the importance of moderation. Love, like all emotions, should be restrained and managed to prevent it from becoming an obsession that derails us from pursuing virtue and wisdom. It's about prioritizing romantic relationships over personal growth pursuits, constantly seeking someone to complete us. Let's explore the potential pitfalls of this approach. Seneca's advice echoes through time, warning that he who is everywhere is nowhere when chasing love. The Stoics propose a radical perspective. True peace comes from within, not from external sources, not even from love. So, how can we apply these Stoic ideals in our lives? Let's break it down into practical actions that shift us from pursuing love to accepting it and finding self-fulfillment. Start by identifying your patterns, cultivating self-love, and embracing isolation. Exercise patience. Enter relationships with awareness and develop emotional toughness through mindfulness. Remember, change takes time, but each step brings you closer to emotional resilience. The Stoics taught us to appreciate love when it's present, let go when it's not, and always maintain inner peace and self-respect. As we navigate this journey through Stoicism and its perspective on love, remember the words of Seneca. The serene and calm man is not the man who has fled from things, but who stays with their master. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this exploration of Stoicism and love intriguing, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-expanding content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.